Episode 1: The Lost Wallet. It was a sunny afternoon when Emma decided to go for a walk in the park. She loved the sound of birds chirping and the sight of children playing. As she strolled along the path, she noticed a wallet lying on the ground. Emma picked it up and looked around. "Does this belong to anyone?" she called out, but no one responded. She opened the wallet and found a driver's license and a few credit cards. The name on the license read David Thompson. Determined to do the right thing, Emma decided to find David. She walked to the nearest coffee shop and asked the barista, "Excuse me, do you know someone named David Thompson?" The barista smiled and replied, "Yes, he comes here often. In fact, he was just here this morning." Emma left her phone number with the barista and asked her to pass it along to David. Later that evening, Emma received a call. It was David, and he was incredibly grateful. They agreed to meet at the coffee shop the next day so Emma could return the wallet. The next day, as Emma sat at the coffee shop, she thought about how strange it was to find a wallet and now be meeting its owner. When David arrived, he was all smiles. "You saved me a lot of trouble," he said, sitting down at the table with Emma. "I had so much work today, and losing my wallet would have been a nightmare." "I'm just glad I could help," Emma replied. It felt like the right thing to do. David ordered a coffee, and they started chatting. Emma learned that David was a graphic designer working for a local startup. He loved his job, but was also passionate about traveling. "I've been to so many countries," he said, pulling out his phone to show Emma pictures of his trips. "Italy, Japan, Brazil. Each place has something magical." Emma smiled. "I've always wanted to travel, but I never seem to find the time." David nodded thoughtfully. "Sometimes you just have to make the time," he said. "Life is too short to put your dreams on hold." Their conversation continued for over an hour. By the end, they exchanged numbers and agreed to meet again. What had started as a simple act of kindness had turned into the beginning of a friendship. Over the following weeks, Emma and David stayed in touch. They met for coffee, shared stories, and even planned a short trip together. Emma realized that her small decision to return the wallet had brought something unexpected but wonderful into her life.
Language focus. Key expressions from the story. Let's take a closer look at some useful expressions from the story. Does this belong to anyone? A polite way to ask if someone owns something. You saved me a lot of trouble. A way to express gratitude for someone's help. It felt like the right thing to do. A phrase to describe a moral decision. Life is too short to put your dreams on hold. A motivational expression. Let's stay in touch. A friendly way to suggest keeping contact with someone.
Practice section. Now it's your turn. Try using these expressions in your own sentences. Does this belong to anyone? You saved me a lot of trouble. It felt like the right thing to do. Life is too short to put your dreams on hold. Let's stay in touch. Great work! Keep practicing to make these phrases feel natural.
That's the end of today's extended episode. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned some new vocabulary along the way. Remember, practicing with longer texts and dialogues can greatly improve your comprehension skills. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode of Tales Untold, English Made Fun.